Hey guys, it's Great Scott Moments, and we're gonna do the highly anticipated Bugs and Cruisers video. So of course everyone's curious, okay, what in the world are you going off about? So there was this time when, we're driving down the car and I got my son and my daughter in the back seat, and it's been, we're doing deliveries or something like that, and out of nowhere my daughter is just screaming out loud and crying in tears, and I'm like, what in the world happened? Did she get shot from somewhere? Or like, I'm like freaking out, and I'm like, what happened? What happened? And my son is like, slug bug. I was like, you gotta be kidding. No, that did not just happen. Because he had just learned it from a friend of his, and so he saw a bug, and so he just went over and just bam, belted his sister, little sister, 5 years old, 4 years old then, and she just couldn't, she had no idea it was coming, and of course it turned into a big thing, and so they learned to like not quite hit so hard, and she could beat on him as hard as she could, and he had to be real kind of gentle. The games they kind of play, but there was a time when I was driving a lot, and because I wasn't gonna leave it at slug bug, so I would call it the love bug, and I'd always give him a hug if I could see him. Oh, there's a love bug, and I'd give him a hug. And so there was a time where I was driving around a lot and I didn't have my kids in the back seat, but my mind was still going, oh, there's a bug, up, there's a bug, there's a bug. I'm thinking hug bug. And then it turned into, it's God's hug, it's God's bug, and it's God showing me love. And it's, I don't know how it quite got convoluted like that, but so now whenever I'm driving down the road and there's a bug, I feel like God's shining his face upon me. And he's like, I love you, man. You're awesome. I love you. And it's the greatest feeling. And if you heard my video before, you have to train yourself to get into that mindset. And wouldn't it be great if you had all kinds of things happening in your life that would trigger something beautiful in your life, some beautiful positive energy? Just, I'm in my mindset, and I'm like, oh, what am I gonna do about this and that? And then this bug, this convertible bug with this cute girl going by, and just zzz, and cruising by, and I'm like, I just like feel all this God's love, and I'm like, oh, and she's cute too, like little eye candy. How awesome. It was just totally lifted my mood. I was like, wow, this, and then, even saying, thank you, God, you're awesome. Because we can program our life so that we have little triggers that will create a beautiful life in us. We can also create triggers that will make us the most miserable souls here on this planet. And that's not what we're here for. Now, I also talked about cruisers, and so I was listening to some elementary training on manifesting. And if you want, I might give you a link on this. But it was saying, like, if you are trying to manifest something, you think about it all the time. And so something happened to me as I was learning it. It was these CJ Cruisers. And I'm thinking of like this green one with a black top. I've never seen one with a black top unless it was all black. But I'm seeing in my mind this green cruiser with a black top. And now every time I drive down the road and I see a CJ Cruiser, I'm like, yeah, that's it. I'm gonna have one of those real soon. And I don't know when. When is not something that I can do, but in the perfect time, and I'm thinking it's coming soon. I know I'm gonna have one, and we'll shoot a video on it. And it's gonna be me and my cruiser that came into my life, and I didn't pay anything for it. It was either free money or a gift. I don't know how it's gonna do it. Maybe, I'll write a bestseller and suddenly I get a big check, and I'm like, okay, part of it's my cruiser. Whatever it is, it's gonna be a surprise, and it's gonna be like free. And I like that. And it's coming soon. And so I'm really excited about that. So again, going down through my life, and every time I spot something, it's like, awesome, that's what's going to be. And so that's my basic elementary Great Scott moment, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.